Greetings. This is Elder Brother Blacklight. This is going to be a series I'm going to launch explaining how the United States of America got built up out of the minds of Caucasian Europeans, how they conquered it. This movie here I'm going to start with is called How the West Was Won. This is the final episode of this movie. It's an epic movie. I don't know, it's about 4 hours originally uncut, about 4 hours long. But imagine where the Indians, the Moors, imagine where they say they was at. Imagine where the slaves was at during this time. Let's get started.
How much further is it, that Lil's ranch?
Well, son, it's around the next bend, and the valley beyond.
Oh. Owl, do you know that song? That's our song. Your song? I sang that song long before your pa was ever born. Away, away, come away with me. Come on. Where the grass grows wild, where the winds blow free. Away, away, Dip, come away with me. Where I'll build you a home in the meadow.
During this period of time, we were barely going to school, up there getting book learning, barely coming out of the bounds of chained slavery. We were a conquered people.
The West that was won by its pioneers, settlers, adventurers is long gone.
Notice how the West was won. They won the West. It was like a contest. Actually, they want to say they conquered it, which they're going to say throughout this series. So black man and black woman, this is not about you. It's all about them. This whole thing here and now is about them and not about you.
Now, yet it is theirs forever. For they left tracks in history that will never be eroded by wind or rain, never plowed under by tractors, never buried in the compost of events. Out of the hard simplicity of their lives, out of their vitality, their hopes, and their sorrows, grew legends of courage and pride to inspire their children and their children's children. From soil enriched by their blood, out of their fever to explore and build, came lakes where once were burning deserts, came the goods of the earth, mines and wheat fields.
So now you know what he's doing now. They the ones that built it up, took it from you. Y'all Moors want to say, this is y'all land. You want to say that we are not black, we white. That's cool. But don't get mad at me because I want to say I'm black. Because both of us in the same position. You don't control this land no more. You're not authority over this land no more. And that so-called African slave is really a prisoner of war. Now y'all young people, y'all can't understand that. Come on, man. There's something wrong with
lumber
y'all.
mills, all the sinews of a growing country. Out of their rude settlements, their trading posts, came cities to rank among the great ones of the world. All the heritage of a people free to dream, free to act, free to mold their own destiny.
But the crazy thing about it is they didn't stop here in these shores of the United States of America. Now they over in Venezuela. They over there in what we call the Middle East. They over there in Africa, turning people into them, turning black people into Caucasians, better known as the devil, the great Satan. Now, you know, all you brothers and sisters over there in Costa Rica, you know, the beast is there with you. The beast is there with you. You know? And we're going to pause it right here because I want to continue something.
Already acclaimed and applauded the world over, in How the West Was Won, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and Cinerama have brought together the biggest and most distinguished all-star cast in entertainment history, characterizing the men and women who conquered the wilderness, finding a new life in this immense human saga of the American West. James Stewart is the mountain man. Henry Fonda is the plainsman. Adventurers such as these first explored the land. Then came the settlers who traveled the waterways, like the Prescott family, Carl Malden and Agnes Moorehead, and their daughters, Carol Baker and Debbie Reynolds, who left the frontier for a gayer life. There were the good and the bad, river pirates like Walter Brennan, notorious desperados like Charlie Gant, portrayed by Eli Wallach, and Lee J. Cobb as the dauntless U.S. Marshal who tracked him down. There were the gamblers and the entertainers. Gregory Peck is Cleve Van Valen, lucky in cards and in love. There was Robert Preston as the wagon master who loved in vain, and Thelma Ritter, a friend in need. Here, too, were the North, Andy Devine, and the South, Russ Tamblyn, and the famous of history, John Wayne as General William Tecumseh Sherman, Henry Morgan as General Ulysses S. Grant, and Raymond Massey as Abraham Lincoln.
Now, it's not about you. It's not about you. You didn't even exist, you know, to them. It's not about you, black man and black woman. Can you get it through your thick skull? But yet and still, you trying to fit in. You're trying to get in where you think you fit in. But you don't fit in nowhere in their agenda. They hypnotize you and make you believe that you fit in, but you really don't. You know, they got thousands of movies telling you how they, you know, they telling on themselves how they really are, what they really about, but you ain't getting it yet. You ain't got it yet. You will never get it until the tanks roll in on your neighborhood streets and they telling you this is martial law, and they go and break down every door in your neighborhood, you know. This is all I want to say right now. I'm on, you know, these are previews of things to come, and I'm gonna be breaking it down for you, hoping that y'all can see my point of view. This is Elder Blacklight.